This is your Weather Extreme video for Saturday, November the 21st. I'm meteorologist Brian Peters. Thanks for tuning in. Our surface map this morning, we need to focus on that front that's about to cross the Mississippi River. That front will be traversing the southeastern U.S. rather briskly. As a matter of fact, I expect it to get through Alabama later today and into the evening hours. Ahead of that front, we may see a few isolated showers, but for the most part, I think we'll stay dry. Aloft at 500 millibars, we have a very broad trough over the central part of the United States, and that broad trough is going to be bringing some much colder air down into the southeastern U.S. and across the eastern part of the country. There's a look at the temperatures, and you can see that very cold air with some single-digit values up in the Dakotas and some very low double-digit values down around 10 to 12 degrees up in the north-central U.S. Now, we're not going to get that cold, but we are expecting a pretty large chill down across the southeastern U.S. as that front goes through. The temperatures this morning vary quite a lot across the southeastern U.S. We have some values in the 30s with Muscle Shoals at 39 and Haleyville around 36, but we also have some pretty warm values, Birmingham at 50 degrees. The front is not likely to have a lot of moisture to deal with, so it looks like much of the rain will stay to our south, but we could see some isolated showers this afternoon. The surface low has created some problems across the southern Great Lakes from Iowa across into Michigan. They're having snow concerns up there with the pink areas being winter storm warnings and the purplish areas being winter storm advisories. Down across the southeastern U.S. and over into Texas and Oklahoma, all of that dark blue is actually freeze warnings for Sunday night and early Monday. QPF-wise, not much expected for the next 5 days. As a matter of fact, it looks like after today, the next good shot at any precipitation is likely to come late Friday or into Saturday. Storm Prediction Center is only looking for some thunder along the Gulf Coast, so that's good. And then on the day 2, that would be Sunday, the only thunder we're expecting is along the Outer Banks and over the peninsula of Florida. And as we wind down the 2015 Atlantic tropical hurricane season, we're seeing no activity to be concerned about in the Atlantic. All right, let's get the 06Z GFS model run this morning. And there's the low moving up across the Ohio Valley with the front trailing across our area at noon time. Let's take an intermediate time. This is midnight, and you can see the front has already left the southeastern coast of the U.S., and we're coming under a good northerly flow, and it looks like there might even be some snow showers in the southern Appalachians, especially parts of eastern Tennessee and western North Carolina and even Virginia and West Virginia. But by the time we get out to Sunday, we see that trough is well developed over the eastern half of the country, and so we're going to be coming under high pressure. I don't think we'll have any freeze or frost advisory or frost actually happening tonight because the wind is going to stay up. You notice the gradient Sunday at noon is still pretty good across the southeastern U.S., but by the time we get out to Monday morning, I think that's when we're going to see our lowest temperatures, with temperatures morning lows getting down into the 20s and frost being a really big feature. The upper trough moves by, and on Monday it's moving past New England. Tuesday, we're coming more under a ridge, and even though we've got a little disturbance moving through that flow, there's not much moisture for that disturbance to deal with, so I think we stay dry. Wednesday, we're under that ridge, and then we begin to see some changes as the high migrates, the surface high migrates off the New England coast on Wednesday. We're beginning to see some changes, and we're watching the trough coming out of the western U.S. on Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, but I think we stay in good shape with that nice southwesterly flow aloft, and as a result, we're going to be seeing temperatures that will be very pleasant for Thanksgiving Day across the southeastern U.S. We are beginning to watch a front that will be coming out of Oklahoma and Texas, but as that system moves across the northern part of the United States on Friday, it's having a hard time pushing against that ridge, so the result is the front stays to our west on Friday. Looks like maybe late Friday and into Saturday will be the main times for that front. The upper trough and the trailing vorticity pattern keeps the system off to our north, but it probably is going to sink down into our area on Saturday, so it looks like the best chances for rain are likely to come on Saturday. But that's verging on voodoo, and we'll have to watch the timing on that. Going out into voodoo country, around 300 hours, we have another very deep trough over the western U.S. with a closed low over northern Mexico, but that's keeping us in a good southwesterly flow pattern. So once again, no real extremes in terms of anything real cold, keep us fairly warm. However, that doesn't last long as we get out to around the 5th or the 6th. This is actually the 6th, but that will be coming by us around the 5th. So it looks like in that time frame we'll be seeing another chill down with a nice northwesterly flow. If you follow the contours back, they go all the way back into extreme northern western Canada. So a good flow of cold air down into the southeastern U.S. So another chill down possible around the 5th, 6th time frame. Well, that'll do it for the Weather Xtreme video for me for this morning. I expect to have the next one posted first thing on Sunday morning. In the meantime, stay tuned to the blog for notes on Alabama's weather. I'm meteorologist Brian Peters. Have a great day and Godspeed.